The Very Serious Crafts podcast is on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/seriouscrafts to support our podcast. Find out about our Patreon half-stitched episodes and more.
Hello and welcome to Season 4, Episode 16 of the Very Serious Crafts podcast. I'm Molly from Wild Olive.
I'm Katie Greenbean.
And I'm Haley from Red Handled Scissors and the Bones and Bobbins podcast. Today we'll be talking about creative circle parties. And if you don't know what that is, you are probably not a child in the US in the 80s. So buckle in.
Yes, I am excited to talk about this. I feel like this needs to come back in some way.
I have some of the kits.
Yeah.
And also my floss holders are from there.
Okay.
They have the logo on them and everything.
All right.
They're butterfly shaped.
Nice.
It doesn't matter how long I've been hanging out with you two. My brain just went dental floss again. I was like, what is Haley doing with dental floss holders?
I actually own 2 dental floss holders.
Of course you do.
See, and guess what they're doing? They're holding her dental floss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anyway.
That is what they do.
Yeah.
They're refillable.
Naturally. Well, otherwise, why would you even bother?
I agree. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we jump into actually talking about the subject of our podcast for today, let's give a shout out to our very serious friends of the Very Serious Crafts podcast who are supporting us at patreon.com/seriouscrafts. Many thanks to everyone who helps make this podcast happen. You're the best.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So
creative circle parties.
Yeah, this came up because I was at my aunt and uncle's house, and I was asking my aunt about a couple of the needlework projects that were up on the walls, and she said, "Oh yeah, I got them as kits. They were part of this like home party thing," and she couldn't remember what it was called. And in the moment, I certainly did not remember about these parties. And then I was talking to my mom and I was talking to Haley, and they were like, "Oh yeah, of course. Don't you remember?" And it started to come back.
Yeah. These were it. If you're having trouble picturing it, it's basically like Tupperware parties,
Yeah,
or makeup parties, but with crafting projects, like packaged crafting projects. So you're buying an entire project start to finish with everything in the container that you are receiving that you will need to complete the project. My favorite part about this is the floss organizers or yarn organizers, or it didn't really matter. There were lots of them, and I have lots of them. But they were cut to length already.
Oh, wow.
And you got them on this like floss palette organizer, and you just had to like unloop it and it was ready to go. And I, not very long ago, opened a box that my grandma sent me, and it had some of these kits in it, partially finished. And so I got to relive all of the ridiculousness of these particular crafts, but they were like, they took out all of the things that are annoying and prevent you from getting started.
This sounds perfect. So I don't have a context for a thing like this. They may have happened in the UK, but they're not part of my frame of reference at all. But they actually sound like a really great idea.
Yeah. I mean, I think if given the way that kits, I think, have really seen a resurgence. Crafting kits have had a resurgence.
I write books with them.
Yeah, I think that it makes good sense, especially for people who might want to try something a little bit different, and they aren't, even being able to go to a party and see these things in person, talk about them, hear from people who maybe have tried something similar and could encourage you in that way. Like, it's a good idea.
So is that...
Oh, they've got some on Amazon.
Is that how it would work?
I mean,
would there be like I'm struggling for the word, so I'm going to say ringleader. Somebody who is...
there is a party host.
A host, that's the one.
Yeah. Host and ringleader. They're similar. Similar.
You would go over to somebody's awkward living room and eat awkward snacks.
Yeah.
And then it was just understood that at the end of the night, you would buy something, even if it was just a token, little something, because that's what you do when you're trying to support your friends who are trying to sell you things.
So you would go to the party to buy the kit. You wouldn't go to the party to do the kit with a group of people.
Oh no, it's like I think Pampered Chef is one that
I'm less
happens
excited
right now.
now.
That is,
but you could have a follow-up.
I think that should be required
because the way that it would work with most of these things, and I assume this is true in this case as well, is that you wouldn't actually go home with your kit. You would see some things and you would order it, and then it would come to you afterwards. Does that sound correct to you, Haley? Yeah,
that's right. Because you wouldn't... I think this was sort of straddling the time before or between when you would have to buy all of the product, like as a buy-in to the particular scheme. So I think, like, my grandma sold Vivian Woodard, and so then that's makeup. And so she had all of it, and I think you could buy it from her at parties. And I think that's often how it works now. But for a while, it was more of an in-person introduction to mail order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's, so, I mean, Mary Kay still works like that as far as I understand, based on the last time that I had interacted with my local Mary Kay lady. But my parents sold Tupperware. Same kind of idea, though. You would have a set of things to show, but then you would also have like a catalog and people who were knowledgeable about it, and then they would you'd place your order. And I think, a lot of times the idea was like, if you might have a host where it's at their house, and then you also had the people who were technically, they're almost like sales reps, but not really, but and they would, if you were
they're
hosting,
like the next level up. It's a pyramid scheme, just to be clear.
Yeah, absolutely. But
it's
but like,
a harmless,
like the legal kind
scheme, but it is one. Yes.
The whoever was the host would get an item just because they've hosted. Yeah. So in the Tupperware world, it was some
Tupperware,
small Tupperware, or sometimes I think that there was like an appliance, like a small appliance, like that, like a slow cooker or something that I can't remember, but.
I got a slow cooker for opening a bank account in college.
I remember those days. The weird things that they had as gifts for opening a bank account.
It was between that and a toaster.
There you go. I don't know. I think I would have gone toaster. But anyway, okay.
I already had a toaster.
Oh, well then, okay, fine. Then you made the right choice. But yeah, I mean, I Googled creative circle parties, and naturally I found actually a lot of vintage kits. eBay is filled with them. And there's a lot of different types of kits that they have. I was amazed. I haven't ordered anything yet.
I'm gonna go and Google this now.
How much crewel embroidery was in them.
All of the things my aunt had were crewel.
That.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that was probably the most common at the time. It's the one I remember most.
Yeah. Well, if you think 70s, 80s, that was a popular
Oh my goodness,
thing.
there's a wreath with a raccoon on it.
What?
I'm buying it.
Where did you find it?
Rascal Raccoon Cruel Embroidery Kit is what it's called. I found it on Amazon.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, now we're going looking for more things because
Yeah, it's a Christmas wreath with a bow and a raccoon, for reasons unclear, like peeking out from behind it. I could put a link in the chat, which I will do right now.
Okay, we're gonna have to see these things.
All right, I put the link in the chat. What?
People are throwing things around at my house.
It sounded like really dramatic broken glass.
I think it was just something metal, but oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Isn't it? Don't you want to do it?
It's really different than I expected. That's like actually
I
think
cute.
It's practically Bargello.
Yeah, it really is.
Because it's on like
the border certainly is.
Yeah.
Or the background, rather.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm not going to pull the trigger yet.
Wait until you've had your Xanax later.
You're not wrong. Most of my best purchases have been made by way of Xanax during the pandemic.
I found a really cute one of a house on eBay. It's nice, actually.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of these, especially because the colors and the style has kind of swung around again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of them are really delightful, or you could make them modern by framing them a certain way.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, there are lots of things that you could do to switch them up, but they're actually shockingly good in a way that I wouldn't necessarily expect from a mass market crafting party.
Yeah. There's one that I saw on eBay. It's latch hook. And it's
I forgot about their latch hook. Yes.
Yeah, they had latch hook, and I mean, I think I might actually make something similar not with latch hook, because I saw it and I was like, well, this is actually really cute. It's kind of a Scandinavian little wall art thing. But these are like,
there are a lot of really cute things. And I think what I like about these kits, and I haven't, my mother has that one. That one comes out every Christmas. Two little kids singing Christmas carols, and it says "Joy to the World" over it. So,
well, now
that is very of its time.
Yeah, I have just found it's considered a Star of Bethlehem design, but it's the like quilt star kind of a thing.
Yeah,
and it is lace net darning, which I have never done before. But the kit is a whopping $4.
Wow. Well, I guess we're gonna learn how to lace knit darn, aren't we?
I mean, right? I think I probably should, because I'm kind of unfamiliar with how that process goes, but
I don't know how to do
not?
it either, but I want to know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the number of techniques that are here. Even this one person has the lace net darning. There's candle wicking. I bet you my mom did a bunch of the candle wicking kits because she did lots of candle wicking. Some needlepoint. Some of them have the frames.
Straight up lace.
Yeah.
What?
I feel
thank goodness.
Slightly sad that so many of these available like untouched and unopened. That people bought them with good intentions and didn't get round to them.
They're probably poisonous.
Yeah, they're probably poisonous.
Well, they must have lasted through the 90s because the shades of blue and geese exist.
Yes. There's definitely some of those. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that my mom made this pillow. It's candle wicking pineapples. There's a ruffle.
That's adorable.
Definitely.
Ooh, I found a framed bathroom sign that has bath in the middle with flowers on it, and it is absolutely in my grandma's bathroom right now.
I mean, some of these I'm going, how many of the things that my mother made were actually just from these kits?
Probably many of them, because my mom had an entire like collapsible hamper that contained all of these, and it must have actually been sold by them.
I was going to say.
And so then she could just bring out the hamper, open it up, and then pick out whichever thing she was going to work on. Which, to be clear, she didn't when I was older. I guess she probably did when I was little.
Oh boy. I've just found one. It's called Calico Parade.
I just saw that one.
Did you see it?
I did.
Let me just, okay, this is, okay, here's what we're talking about. The description of this is kit designed to personalize. It's like a baby announcement kind of a piece, okay? Kit designed to personalize includes full color painting on polyester knit fabric, cotton backing fabric, polyester stuffing, cotton embroidery flosses, 100% Persian wool yarn, thread, needles, and instructions, frame not included. That's the description of it. I don't think that I would enjoy working on printed polyester knit fabric very much, to be honest.
No.
It's definitely a approach that I've not seen before.
Yeah. The combination of things is funny, though.
Yeah. It's kind of a trapunto technique going on here.
I don't think I even know what that means.
Ooh. Well then. With trapunto, you have 2 layers of fabric and you've stitched around them, and then you have you put a little hole in the back layer of fabric and you add stuffing inside of it so that you have this dimensional stuff. I'm sure you've seen it.
I think I know it as maybe stump work.
Stump work, I always see more done on the surface of the fabric.
Yes,
but
you're right.
You could
but I can picture it.
Yeah, it's you see it with more, fiber wall art kinds of things. It's not a thing that comes up very often. I have to say it's not a super common technique, at least these days, but there's a lot of these kits.
Oh wow, I just found some really, really cool Christian ones. That there's one with a dove and a rainbow background that is just straight up cool. I would put it on my wall. All right, you're gonna in the chat.
You're gonna have to send me that one. I have found a cat that is. It's actually. Oh, we've got silk screening on the fabric itself, but basically, it's a mat that is a cat silhouette, and then you put this floral embroidery behind it so that the embroidery just fills the mat. Which is also a very cool technique, I have to say.
That is a cool technique.
Oh, that is a beautiful dove and rainbow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's just so bold.
Yeah, I like it. Almost stained glass-like.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly why I like it, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like that. Wow, there are just...
It's a whole world.
It is.
I'm not going to sing it, but I want to.
But here's the thing. So when you look at these, I found monogram rainbow mushrooms.
They sound amazing.
There's
please put them in the chat.
Okay, let me.
Because they sound like something I might need in my house.
You know what? Okay, this is disappointing. They are not together. There's a rainbow, there's a monogram, there's a mushroom.
Oh,
It's
less
much
excited.
less exciting than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, you could combine them.
Mm-hmm.
You could, but
Why not? Oh,
much less exciting.
there! I just found Christmas ornaments that I have in my tree ornament box
Perfect.
right now. A little snowman, Santa, for some reason, a panda bear playing a saxophone.
Naturally.
Rocking horse.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the thing. When I think about these kits, and again, you see them and it instantly invokes an era in your, I mean, it's like you can picture all of these things. You right down to you can almost imagine what these people were wearing when they came to the Creative Circle parties, right? Like what their eyewear looked like.
Very specific living room.
Yes.
In very specific shades of brown.
This is like,
definitely.
I imagine it happening in my grandparents' living room, with, yes, the brown area rug and the sofa. I can picture the sofa. Yeah. But the thing is, again, I could picture this happening now. You could bring this to now.
Well, you absolutely could. And I mean, lots of people are selling kits. They're very popular. It's just that most of the time, I'm not sure how you would do it on this scale. And I think it would have to be on this scale to work.
Yeah. You would.
Unless you were doing like just an in your city sort of thing.
Well, you would do it online, I guess.
Well, yeah. But you would, like, the mass production of the variety and all of the individual, like, there are a lot of parts of that production that would require human hands to manipulate the threads and what have you. So that's expensive.
Yes, very, very expensive.
Like when you have to pay people to bend book jackets onto books. Uh-oh, Molly just made a face.
I just found the cutest. All right, let me see if I can. I'm looking at this on more than one computer. This is my problem. I have multiple screens open with the things, but we're going to find this so that you can see the cutest kit. But ooh. I was thinking that you could almost in certain cities, you could imagine Etsy sellers teaming up to create their own kind of home-based parties where they would be able to sell their kits, through that. There's
weirdly that would be fun. Maybe it's just pandemic talking, but I would go to those. And I would go to those if there were specific, like a specific selection of kits there that you could buy, and then the other half of the party is hanging out and starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be very up for that.
Yes. Molly, I'm sending another one in the group chat that is stained glass.
Okay.
Looking.
Oh, okay.
I was literally looking at the same gingerbread house that you just said. I have it open right now.
I really like shopping with you all.
Yes. I don't know if our patrons are going to be as into shopping with us, but we are going to share the links with you so you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh,
oh my gosh, go down this rabbit hole.
I think that this is like the Creative Circle whole thing is this is special, and I'm definitely gonna have to get the stained glass nativity ornaments.
Stained glass one is adorable.
Isn't that cool?
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you are listening to this and you go looking for it later, it will be gone by the time that you are like, oh, there's more than one available. So okay,
yes.
You might be able to get this. I think
I want to know who designed these.
Mm-hmm.
They say, some of them say who designed it.
I was guessing that because the Jiffy kits that I have, the plant ones, there's a specific, they are marketing based on name.
Yeah.
Right.
Recognition.
The stained glass nativity ornaments are designed by Jan Dalton. And
I think that is the same person who designed the Jiffy ones.
Don't you want to know what Jan Dalton is doing now?
I'm Googling right now.
Let's Google her.
Very serious crafter, and now we're talking. Look, it's 2021, and we're discussing her work. I love it.
I think that I have found a photo of her in the 80s.
I think that I have spelled the name wrong.
Dalton.
No, I haven't.
I spelled the name wrong too. Hold on.
I've got John Dalton, the English chemist, physicist, and meteorologist. I don't think that's who we're looking for.
A lot of atomic theory.
My goodness!
Beautifully is what
Jan created some really lovely designs. I'm pleased with Jan's work.
Oh, I found a Jan Dalton art gallery.
Okay, also, I'm just suddenly realizing that these parties from so long ago, I think
she has an art gallery.
Really?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to send you the Facebook page.
I'm feeling like we are at our own creative circle party right now, and we are we're going through all of the things and just finding delight in them, but
this is really what I remember those parties being like, which is kind of fun because it's just everybody going through and finding the thing that speaks to them and oh, look at how sweet this is. And we are doing exactly the same thing in the best of possible ways. Ooh, they did hat pins.
Really?
I feel sinister.
I was gonna say, like, I'm not usually a big I should just buy a kit and do this thing, because I obviously always make it more complicated than I need to, and a kit simplifies things.
Too.
But there's a lot of these vintage kits that are calling out, like.
Well, they're just so fun, and they're not things we would necessarily design.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think it would be different if they were things that we would probably design.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, then we would design them. And there we go, that idea.
And they're also, I think what's cool is that there are some that really, really look like the era that they were created in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then some that could just waltz right into my living room.
Yeah, there's some are in that very timeless type of look that would absolutely work. Oh yes, I've found the bell pull that I was hoping to find.
Uh-oh.
I've always wondered why we're all over the place with this kind of topic, but we're going here. Bell pulls.
Okay. I never understood. Like, I remember a time when for listeners who don't know, I used to work in a craft shop when I was I'm going to say I was a kid. I was officially an adult, but I definitely felt like a kid. It was like my first real job. And very serious stitchers would come in and ask if we sold bell pulls. And I was just like, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Bell pulls? And they would look at me as though I was the one being foolish, and I had no idea.
I don't know what that is.
I now know what it is, but I still don't really understand. Molly, please explain.
All right. So, yeah, I don't understand the appeal from a craft standpoint, but okay, we're going to go back to old houses when you had a staff and you had literally a bell that you would pull to ring for the staff, correct? Right? We start there.
Oh, yeah.
But they would often look like, yeah, but sometimes you would have a piece and it was like a long ribbon or a strip of fabric. And it would look like that. So a bell pull in the context of making something is like the long strip of fabric, and it's not attached to a bell at all. No,
I thought they were bookmarks.
It looks like a giant bookmark that you hang on your wall.
Yeah, they're huge.
And right. And
I have one on my wall, weirdly.
Yeah. So it's referred to as a bell pull.
That is a really weird holdover from a very specific class in a very specific time in a very specific location.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not even something that would have been widely, like...
Yeah.
If you had a title, if you were somehow...
It is very odd.
And it seems to only show up, at least in that terminology, I think. I only really ever see it along with, like, handcrafted things. Although certainly there are, like, fabric wall hangings that might be a similar size. But it's almost like if you, like, halfway between a bookmark and a table runner, and then you stuck it on your wall.
Yes, that's exactly it.
I wonder if...
But this is a cute one.
I could see them also being used in entryways. Like if
I think
you were alerting people that you were coming in.
I guess it's a nice decorative thing to hang in a small place.
Yes. Proportionately, the size is actually...
I agree.
It makes sense. Yeah. But the idea of a bell pull as a bell pull now is kind of not...
It's kind of hilarious.
Not really a thing anymore. Yes, it is. So
I don't even think it was a thing for that long.
Certainly not for very many people.
But I mean,
right.
I've seen them, like, and they're thick, like braided cord or like twisted. Well, generally nice twisted. That is definitely not what the bell pulls that I have seen look like.
Right.
And I like to poke around in old places.
Mm-hmm. They, probably if you watch enough period dramas, you'll encounter one that looks similar to these, but certainly not with Christmas words embroidered all over them.
Yeah.
That is just I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't need to understand.
True.
But
true.
Ooh, monogrammed brooches.
Okay.
That come with the pin back.
I haven't seen any of, like, the really small ones. Oh boy. I will say though that searching for these things has brought up a Lee Ward's kit, which again, Katie, you wouldn't remember this. Haley, do you remember Lee Ward's?
I don't know.
Okay. It was also
I need more context.
It was also a craft store, but they had their own branded kits in the 70s and 80s, and there was a Lee Ward's outlet near me. It was the Lee Ward's Creative Crafts Center. And this has brought up another Cruel kit. Again, this is really cute. It definitely has a 70s vibe, but I would 100% put these little flowers and butterflies up on my wall very happily right now.
Oh, no, I've been in one of these.
Yeah.
Yes. They are a very specific. I remember those weird velvety Christmas tree ornaments.
Yeah. All right.
With the beadwork.
I'm also sending you the longest link ever, but it's for the cat that I told you about, so that we have that as well. But
the doll houses. I definitely, my godmother, I think, had those. The Lee Ward. Let's see.
Like 70s and 80s craft kits. Yep. It's a whole thing, and I am thrilled to have refound maybe this world.
I have found a very cute Lee Ward's one, which is felt ornaments of the three wise men, and some spangled camels.
Nice.
Spangled
It is fabulous. Actually, bizarrely, there are three wise men, two spangled camels, and what looks like a carousel horse for no reason I can understand.
I think I found one that someone probably copied from Victorian art without knowing what it meant.
Oh, really?
Because it is definitely a traditional hairwork memento mori design.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, it's labeled as part of a princess collection.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a very specific shape of tree, that a weeping willow, that is doing a very specific thing. And I think that someone saw it and thought it was pretty. And it is pretty. But anyway, wow. I am kind of delighted that we have just gone down this particular rabbit hole, because these are so fun. Yeah. Listeners, if you also have done these or are familiar, tell us about them. Tell us which ones are hanging in your grandparents' hall, because listen.
I guess this is really, it feels like an untouched treasure trove of vintage craft kits. Mm-hmm. Is really the thing that there's really good stuff to be found. So many
were made.
Yeah.
So many were produced, and so many people bought them thinking they would someday make them.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
which is where I just have to make sure that I don't just buy these thinking that I'm going to make them. But there's at least two that I think are coming to live at my house. At least two. So.
Yeah, same. But I also have those Jiffy kits for making the plant ones that I got probably in the middle of a similar conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But, oh my goodness.
Katie, you just let me know if there's any of these that we need to have shipped to my house to then eventually make their way to your house.
I think I'm going to err on the side of these are really great, but they are not going to get done.
Oh my goodness, there's a project bag
that
is labeled.
I'm going to go and look.
Delightful.
I'm going to go and look.
And then...
Yeah. That's the last that I will send.
And we will...
And of course, we'll link to this.
Cute.
Yeah. Right?
Isn't it?
Fun.
Like,
it's like
cuter
pockets
than I would have.
For if you are listening and you don't have a chance to go look at this, it is a kind of a canvas tote bag.
Yeah, it's a regular tote bag.
Yep, but it has pockets on the outside which are labeled with the different things that would go in there. So you have needle crafts, hoops, scissors, needles, etc. This is a brilliant idea for a project bag.
It's also in a totally appropriate shade of brown.
Absolutely, of course.
It's perfect.
Yes.
There is nothing more perfect than that bag. I feel like I need to wrap it up because I don't think we're going to get better than that.
Thank you for coming to our creative circle party.
Yes.
We hope that you buy lovely
kits. If you would like to place an order, please fill out the forms on the way out.
And thank your host for the lovely hors d'oeuvres. Although I only got a water. I don't know how that happened.
Me too, actually. Water and a protein bar. I don't know.
All right. But lovely company as always. So
yes. Thanks for listening to the Very Serious Crafts podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Serious Crafts and on Facebook at Very Serious Crafts. You can also find show notes and all things Very Serious Crafts at veryseriouscrafts.com. And finally, if you are a fan of the Very Serious Crafts podcast, please leave us a 5-star review on whichever platform you use to listen to podcasts, because good ratings help us show up in recommendations, which helps more people who love crafting find us.
Yes, and then we help you find all of the things that you
Didn't know you
needed.
Yeah. Yes. So you're welcome.
You're welcome, and we're sorry.
Yes, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.